guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and with me I have my friend Laura. So Laura is going to introduce herself for you guys.
Hi guys, my name is Laura Miranda. I am from India, and Jane and I, we are course mates, and we study the same course, marketing and brand management. So here we are. Few things.
So in today's video, we're going to be talking about living in the UK as an international student and our life in Nottingham. So this video is based on our unpopular opinion and our experiences. So I hope you enjoy this video. So I put up a question tag on my Instagram and WhatsApp for people to ask us questions about life in Nottingham as an international student. So the first question is, what is your cost of living in the UK? That's the rent, groceries and transport. So let Laura answer the question first.
So my accommodation isn't very expensive. Like, I had to do a lot of research when I was coming here, and since all my documentation happened very last moment, I started looking out for houses only like properly in July, June, July, and then I happened to find a house. So the rent is about 100 per week, and it's not too far from the city campus. It's about 10 minutes by walk. And if I don't feel like walking, I can always use the tram as well.
True.
So that's about 100 per week. And then talking about the rent, and then talking about the groceries. I don't shop weekly. This comes as a surprise to many usually, because I do like one big shop every 20 days or every 1 month.
Okay, so you shop like monthly?
Monthly, mostly monthly, and then whatever, if something gets over like milk and bread, like all these small things, I just like go to the nearest Tesco, because otherwise usually I buy stuff from Aldi because it's cheaper. And since it's like 1 month shopping, it's convenient as well.
The thing is that in the UK, groceries are very cheap. So it's not that expensive.
It's not.
So, true. So for transport, how much is it?
Transport, not really, because since I stay just 10 minutes by walk, and everything, at least in Nottingham, is very convenient. So you don't need to take a bus or use a tram a lot. But if at all you want to go from one end to another, there are trams. Not too expensive again. You can take like a day pass, which is about £3, I believe.
£3.40.
And I just used the bus very recently, that since I've started doing my part-time job. So it's not very close to the city. It's about 20 minutes, and that's all I spend on transport. Otherwise, everything by walk.
Same thing with me, to be honest, because my rent is a studio accommodation, so my rent is like $650 a month, and so it's per week is like 164, but like monthly is like 650 thereabouts. So like it actually depends on where you're staying. And then for my groceries, I shop like monthly. So if I spend like £50 for groceries every month. I've seen people that spend more than that.
Almost. Even my groceries almost come on to that much only, like 45, 50 max.
Then for transport, I barely, because I'm in the city, so I barely use the transport. But like now that I'm working, so we have to. So like if I'm using the transport like every month, like £50. Like if I'm buying the ticket on the app, it's just I spend like £50 per. Sometimes I spend less than that. To be honest, So the next question is, was UK your first choice?
Yes. Because like I didn't want to go to Canada, I didn't want to go to Australia, and I didn't want to go to the US. So I had very limited options with me, and I don't know, it was just like I had spoken to a counselor as well back in India.
And agency kind of.
Agency kind of thing, and then I had other options like Dubai, Singapore and Hong Kong and stuff. But then they told me that usually for students you can't really work part-time, or the options are very limited. But UK has the option of working 20 hours a week, and then it's got good facilities, it's good for education. So it just was a very natural choice, and it was my first choice.
For me, I would say Australia was my first choice. Very weird. Yeah, Australia is a very small country.
Sure.
Yeah, I just liked it, and then but what made me not go to Australia at the end of the day was that the border was closed
Yeah.
at that point, so I could not wait. I wanted to leave by September. Yeah, so I didn't want to wait, so I just had to find another option, and then I went to the UK.
Australia, I can't do insects or
Oh,
reptiles, so
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I would have lived there.
Next is, was it your first time coming to the UK?
I was applying for my masters back in 2020,
Okay.
but then because of the entire pandemic, I kind of like scrapped the entire idea. Like I don't want to do my masters now because of so much uncertainty.
Yeah.
And then I happened to visit my sister here in the UK in December 2020, and I was here in the country for about 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So when I lived here for 3 months, even though it was pandemic and we were allowed to go for walks and stuff, I kind of liked the place. I kind of found the people to be very warm. So I was like, okay, let's give a master's another try, and then I applied again in 2021. And so it was not my first time, but yeah.
Well, this is my first time coming to the UK. I've been to like other countries, but like not the UK. So it's my first time coming to the UK, and so far it's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next one is did you join any society at uni?
Not really.
Same here. Like I didn't join any.
Like they were all tempting, but like I
Like
think because of the time, because
yeah,
our
courses
was
were really
close together, like
yes.
3
There was no
weeks.
good time.
3 weeks of lectures and workshops and 1 week for assignments.
Yeah.
Not that it's an excuse, but as international students, or at least we were working part-time. So I was
Yeah.
working part-time, so that was like 5 days a week.
Mhm.
So it was very difficult to kind of
To
manage
manage
assignment,
it.
university work.
And then join any society. in
Yeah,
school.
join a society.
Yeah.
But if there were any events or so, we used to like go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
so
there was
my
like
friends, yeah.
female club or something, go
Yeah.
for that one. But joining any society, I don't think. we
Yeah,
did it.
true.
Yeah. So, have you experienced racism as an
No.
international student?
No,
Oh, really?
no, I haven't.
I have. Let me give you guys a funny story. Okay, so it has happened to me twice.
Really?
Telling you. Let me explain. Let me like a short story of how it happened to me.
Yeah.
So the first one was when I was at the lift. I was going to the library. So I was on the lift now with the elevator. And then a white guy was supposed to join me. I was going to level 3 and he was coming from level 2 to meet me at level 3.
Okay.
So when the lift opened and the guy saw me, he didn't want to enter again. I was the only one inside. I'm like, bros, enter so that this lift will close.
Yeah.
He didn't want to enter. I'm like, wow. So this I felt it. Like they don't need to tell me, but like
Yeah,
body
like,
language
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
You
I'm
just
like,
feel it.
yes, I felt really bad. I'm like, okay. I'm going to expect it. I mean, I'm in a new country, so that was my first time experiencing. And so yeah, I think there's a first time for everything. So
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised, to be honest.
So far, I haven't. Like, be it I share my flat with 5 other people, and they're all locals. I mean, they're all from the UK.
Okay.
So it
So,
was a totally
yeah.
different opposite. I mean, it was totally opposite experience for me because
Okay.
firstly they are all doing their undergrad and I'm doing my master's.
Masters.
So I thought maybe I'd be like left out or something.
Yeah.
But they made sure that they made me feel at home in the country.
Oh, that's nice.
They were very warm, very kind, very sweet. So
That's nice.
it was just like a totally different experience.
Now, is this question? I don't know if you can rate it, but the question says rate racism as an international student in the UK. Like if you had to rate it from 1 to 10,
Yeah.
yeah, what would you rate it? But since you have not experienced it,
Yeah. Like overall?
yeah, overall, yeah,
Overall, maybe I'd say 8.
yeah. I think I was even saying 7 this afternoon. I was going to say 7.
7.
Yeah,
It's not a bad country. It's
Yeah.
just that, like, overall experience as an international student because you have to do your own laundry, you have to do your own cleaning, you have to do your own
yes,
chores,
everything.
own assignments, attend uni, go for work.
Go for walks.
You're literally adulting.
Yeah,
So you just because of that, like
Yeah.
overall the place wise, it's fine, it's good. But it's just that finding the right job, you know, part time or full time for placements,
yeah,
that's a little bit tough.
very tough.
So yeah.
So the next is Is it easy making friends in the UK? This question is funny. It's very, very funny because I already have an answer.
Do you?
Yes.
You go first.
Okay. So for me, the answer is no. No. Like me, I know that when I was in Nigeria, like I always talk to people. Like I'm very good at socializing people.
Yeah.
Like I know how to keep conversations and everything. But like when I came to the UK, like I was like, this is not genuine. Like for the past, okay, when I came during when COVID was still there, but not like that. So during the quarantine, I didn't have any friends. I was just there. And then after I was like, where will I start from?
Yeah.
My flatmates, everybody's on their own. You're in a studio, you're on your own.
Yeah.
I was like, who will I talk to?
Right.
But what saved me was that, so there's a group chat. There's one Telegram group chat that I joined before coming to the UK. So like, I remember I had a conversation with one of my friends. So I was talking to him about bank statements and all that. So I remember, he said he's coming to Nottingham Trent. I was like, let me message him.
Yeah.
That's how I messaged him, and then from there he started introducing me to his friends, and then I said, that's how I met all these people. Because normally it's not easy to make friends. So I'm thinking how you make friends here is reaching out.
Yeah.
So don't wait for anybody to come and talk to you.
Yeah.
Be the first, make that move. So either if you have a group chat or so, just message on the group and hi, and from there you guys will be best of friends. You won't be surprised.
Yeah. Even if you don't make best friends, at least you will know people around.
Yeah, I think another way is socialize with your classmates.
Oh, that's true.
Very good.
Yeah.
At least you guys can share ideas. You guys can check your assignments together and everything. So I think that's another way to get friends in the UK. So the next is, do you feel homesick?
Yes.
I mean, of course.
That's like a very obvious question.
Very
you're coming so far. You're leaving your country. You're leaving your family behind. And you're coming. Of course, you're like homesick. Some days when your life is like too slow, you're kind of like a bit lonely at times. But then WhatsApp chats and video calls come to the rescue. You can talk to your friend. You can talk to your family. I talk to my family almost every day.
Oh,
on video.
I mean, that's the way to, because sometimes you be like, this UK is very boring. UK is very lonely. I'm telling you this. So you can be in your head, like mentally, you just need to talk to people and all that. It can be very boring. Yeah. So I've missed my family members. So, I can't even believe that I've stayed this long. Yeah. Like 7 months now, and I've not seen them. Yeah, I really miss them, to be honest.
Yeah, so I have my sister here, so it's not that bad. So I can not that I go there every month, but maybe during Christmas or Easter, or whenever I feel like, or whenever we have a long weekend and there's no assignment, we can just pop in at her place. So that way it's better. But of course, when you've not seen your family, your parents for 6-7 months, it's a long time.
Yeah, very long.
And of course the food, Indian food. I miss food.
Yeah. So it leads to the next question anyway. Enjoy living abroad. Will you want to come back home? Like, will you want to go back to India, and then will I want to go back to Nigeria? Very tricky question, because I mean, we left there to go here.
Yeah,
to get greener pasture. So where we want to go back?
Yeah, I mean,
maybe to visit.
To visit.
Yeah, to visit friends, to go have friends that.
Yeah, to visit family, friends, but. As a long-term plan, I wouldn't want to go back to India because I would like to work here, stay back here, because
the country is moving. Yeah.
So I would want to stay back, not go back to the country. But that's a plan. But I don't know. It totally depends on the job scene. Like if you get a sponsorship, if you get a job, then you're like, okay, I can stay back. But if not, then let's go back home.
Well, hopefully we will. So, when you arrived, was it all you expected it to be? Like your expectation, was it the same with your reality when you came to the UK?
As I said, like I came in 2020 during the peak of COVID. I did visit Nottingham that time, and it was like a dead city. Like nobody on the road. The shops were shut because I just drove around the university campus to just see the place and go about. It was a dead city, and when I came in September, it was the total opposite because there were so many people, like the pubs, the clubs, the students were around, people were around. It was just a very busy, buzzing city. So
I would say the same thing, but UK is tough, so the reality is different though. Honestly, I thought you'd just be chilling, but no, the reality is tough. Wow, to be honest, yeah. So did you have a bucket list for when you arrived, and what's left to be done?
Bucket list, I would say my main thing was to like move out of the house.
Are you serious?
I mean, it's like I just wanted to see how I am, you know,
You wanted to, explore,
explore, know myself better. That was one major bucket list.
Okay.
And
you achieved it.
I did. And then, just like meeting new people from different cultures, making friends from around the world. I still have to explore a lot of places in the UK. I haven't been able to do that.
Yeah,
so that is something that's still pending. But the major bucket list of moving out of the country is check.
So I would say same thing with me. And when I arrived, to be fair, yesterday I was going through my phone and then I saw I had a list of places I wanted to go, and I wrote this 27th of November 2021, Laura. I wrote it down before I came here to the UK. I wanted to go to Woollerton Deer Park. I wanted to go to the Lost City because I love activities. I love doing adventures, things like that. So when I saw the list of things, there are like 15 stops and I've not gone to one. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like this school year can be very stressed. That you don't have time to like go to places, but hopefully we'll be able to tour of those places, like even travel outside the UK, like to go to Turkey, go to Paris. Definitely, because we'll try this soon. Yeah. Okay, so how are you coping with the system of education in the UK as compared to when in your home country?
The education system isn't very different in terms of studying in India or the UK. But over here you have a lot of independent study. You have to go. So our study was like watching videos, practicals, and then having the workshops in class. Yeah. So along with that, we had to do a lot of referencing, reading a lot of material. So a lot of independent study. That is not a lot, I would say, at least in the undergrad level or graduation level in India. Yeah. I don't know how it is in Nigeria.
No, in Nigeria, the education system is very different. Like they want you to do everything on your own. Okay. So everything is you. They even feel that when you're working with someone, you're doing like they hardly even, there's nothing like group work in Nigeria. Everything is your own. But when I came to the UK, I found that everything was different. We read journals, read articles. They want you to like check and research. But in Nigeria, there's nothing like research. There's research work. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I would say the education system here in the UK is better. 100% better because there's practicals. You can work with your friends in a team. At least you guys share ideas and everything. You can even watch classes online. But in Nigeria, everything is face to face, and they feel when you're not in class, you can't work. Which is different from the UK. So I prefer 101%. So very different, to be honest. So how did you find accommodation as a student in the UK?
How did I find, as I told you, I started looking. I joined all these Facebook groups. There were a lot of groups for students online, on Facebook especially. I joined one of them and I just posted because I was like, I called up the agents as well from in India or emailed them. I was looking at all these portals, Zoopla, Shared, Spare Room and all of those. So I couldn't find a lot of deals because it was already July and most of them were booked. So I just dropped a post about wanting a room on these Facebook groups, and one of them got back, and the agent sent me the video of the house and I liked it. It was very close to the campus as well. So
is that where you're staying now?
Yes, that's where I'm staying. Nice. So whenever I was doing my research, I used to had my Google Maps on because over here everything works according to the postcode.
Everything works with postcode, so I know where you're staying.
So I had like one part was like the location of the campus, and every place that I would see, I would put the location, the postcode of that area, and search it just to get an idea of how far by walk. So that helps.
Exactly. For me, getting accommodation here was tough. But I use an agency. So that's following the next question I'm where to ask now. So I use an agency that helped me.
Yeah.
So when you use agencies, sometimes it's easier.
Yeah.
So I reached out to this agency, and then they helped me to help this agency. So I also reached out. So I use Amber Students.
Okay.
So they're the one that helped. So the good thing with them is that they'll actually give you an appointment with someone and make sure that you get the house. They'll give you a budget. You give them your budget, sorry.
Okay.
And then you can also view your house online.
Okay.
You can say you want to view your house when you come to the UK. But like overall, it's not easy to get a house in this UK, trust me. When I checked Zoopla, all those places, spare room, it was tough. But like when I now checked the website, I checked Amber Students, and they reached out to me, and that's okay. That's how I was able to get this house.
So you reached out to them after coming to the UK? Or
No, in Nigeria. I reached out to them in Nigeria, yeah. So I used the agency. So the agency was like, oh, they know a student accommodation that can help me. Yeah. So the next question, is it better to use an agency, or is it better to apply for an application by yourself?
Both ways. I mean, when I was also looking for houses, I had reached out to agencies to check if they had houses or homes, flat shares, because I don't want to live in a studio, because one, studios were expensive, and second, because I knew that firstly I'm coming from a different country, and if I don't mix around with people, I would be in my studio. It would just get very lonely at times, so I wanted to live in a flat share. So that was my first priority. So I reached out to agencies, as well as I was doing my own research.
That's very important.
Simultaneously.
I feel we should not leave everything for the agency.
Yeah, because tomorrow they say that okay, we don't have anything. And you just have like 1 month, you're screwed.
Yes. For me, I used an agency when I was applying for the UK, but when I was doing, because I was supposed to go to Sweden, so when I was applying for Sweden, I did it myself. So it depends. If you can do it yourself, you can use an agency, but I would prefer using an agency because it's fast tracked. They'll track it for you, they'll do everything for you. These agencies have partners with school, so it's better, if I'm to say my opinion anyway. So the next question, what cities have you visited in the UK?
Not a lot.
Alright.
Not a lot.
Okay.
Like cities, as in I've been to central London, around the place, then Crawley, Brighton side, and then I've been to Cotswold. That's also like a tourist destination.
Okay.
Then Box Hill, that's another area.
Okay.
So
Are they all in London?
not London. Yeah, like near Surrey and close by areas.
Okay.
But not a lot of places though, but a few definitely.
Yeah, definitely will tour around UK.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah. So for me, I've been to Leeds, Sheffield
also,
yeah, London and Leicester. Yeah, those are the cities. But hoping to get to more cities, get as per Jane the Torah now. That's the plan. That's the plan. So it leads to the next question. The best city you have been to, like out of all the cities you have traveled to so far, what's the best? Which one can we say is the best? I want to go there again.
In the UK?
Yeah, in the UK.
I would say Nottingham. No,
Oh, really?
Seriously, because out of all the places that I've been, it's very limited though. But I like Nottingham because it's a student city, but it's got different parts as well. Like if you're staying in the center, you have access to everything. But if you're a kind of person who doesn't like a lot of noise, you want like a quiet lifestyle, peace. There are areas in and around the city or the town that you can stay away from the hustle and bustle. And you're a party person. You have pubs and clubs. You like to do adventure and activities. You have like lot of things that you can do over here. So far I like it, and it's accessible. So you have trams, buses. The railway station is not too far.
Yeah, Nottingham is actually a good city, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
So
for me, I'll say Sheffield. I actually like Nottingham, but I'll say Sheffield because Sheffield is really big. The job opportunities there is more diverse than Nottingham, because Nottingham is a student area, so there's a lot of competition. So that's the only problem that Nottingham has. But apart from that, Nottingham is but if I'm to say, in my opinion, I'll say Sheffield. Sheffield is diverse, very big. Opportunities are there. Based on the ones I've traveled. So hoping to travel to more and then give more reviews.
True.
Yeah.
That'll be in the next video.
Yes.
Next video.
Yeah. Definitely. So yeah, this is the last question. I can't believe we're already done.
So fast?
Yeah, so
Wow.
fast. So the last question is the best experience so far.
Best experience so far.
Yeah.
Mm.
Should I go first?
Yeah. If you have.
Okay, so I will say I have had I want to get more experiences, like best experiences. But then I would say like hanging out with friends. So I've gone out with friends to bowling. I've gone for a picnic.
Yeah.
I don't really like clubs like that.
Yeah.
I feel it's too noisy. My kind of person, yeah. But I won't say I haven't gone. I've gone, but like I don't. So I would say the picnic is definitely fine. Trying out all this, like the one I even want to do more is like going for a golf.
Right.
So I would say for now, my best experiences is the bowling. When you do like when there are like competitions with your friends and you guys are like trying to outwin you and you guys play bets, you guys drop money. It gets serious like that. So yeah, I'll say that that's my best experience so far in this Nottingham. But hoping to explore more and do more things.
Yeah. For me, I think it would be like the entire 8-9 months that I've been here. It's been both like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
So I mean, the lectures were like good learning wise.
Yeah.
I've met some interesting people over here.
True.
You know, made some good friends. Of course, flatmates, course mates, and I think everything like just made like into a board was like a great experience overall. So
True.
yeah,
That's the thing. Like we that are just coming out, making friends is one of the best things that happened to me too. Because I mean, we're coming to a different land.
yeah,
We have to dress like them. We have to act like them. Do you understand? So all these things like an experience is a phase that everyone goes through as far as they leave their country.
Was it difficult to kind of like fit in when you came in?
Yes, it was. I would say 60 over 100. It was really difficult because me, normally in Nigeria, like I'm an introvert. I like my space, so I'm always indoors most times. But when I found out that UK is not, UK is like explore, because I mean this life is one, so you need to like go out, meet people. You don't know who you will meet, whether you find your husband on the streets or not. so yes, so I had to adapt to the culture. I don't like cold normally, but I had to get used to it. I didn't have a choice. I had to cover up just like them.
True.
Nothing is, it's not easy though.
That I think the weather, the climate is one of the main drawbacks. Because you have like all 3-4 seasons in one day.
In one day.
That's
in the
weird.
morning it's raining. In the afternoon it's sunny.
It's
in the evening snow. I don't understand. Like I'm like, what is this weather? So like adapting to it wasn't
adapting. Easy. Also the fact that, you know, during the winters your body is like getting used to the weird timings. Like getting dark at like 3-4 o'clock in the evening. And now it's like 9 o'clock and it's still bright.
Yes, I noticed it yesterday. The weather as of 9, it was still bright.
9 p.m. and it's still bright. And I'm
like what's this? Yeah, true. Like I even have friends that fall sick because of the weather. Like it changes your body and all that. But
as soon as your body starts getting used to like one way, you kind of like change it to something else.
True. Yeah. But it's a very nice experience so far.
It was a good experience. It is. It's a very different experience of what we'd have back in India or in Nigeria. Or in your home country. But overall it's been a good experience. It's
really good.
You'll have mixed experiences. Not that everything will be good.
Yes, exactly. It's not everything. And our own experience will not be the same to everyone.
True. Wouldn't be the same with everybody. But it's interesting. It's like just moving out of your shell and exploring.
Sure. So we're done with our questions. I didn't even know we were going to answer all these.
That went by so fast.
Yeah, it's actually fast, and I really enjoyed filming this video with you, Laura.
Likewise. Likewise.
Yeah, so guys, we'll come to the end of this video. I hope you guys like the videos. Yeah, so Laura, end the video for me.
Oh. I'm gonna try the very YouTube thing. Like, if you like this video and if you like Jane, like this video, subscribe to her channel, and wait for the next notification.
Exactly, that's on period. Thank you so much, Laura, for coming.
Thank you. And bye guys.
Bye.